Mijoso.
Apo.
Anyame aduma ya wo so e.
Boko bongo design.
Anyame le yo mu garka.
What the agra gross I want for man ko bongo.
Osi dey.
What the agra gross I want for man ko bongo.
Say time na nyam empan.
There's
still your opportunity still.
Because now be ko primaries na say academic.
Oh, you see you.
Yes, academic. No mo say oba nkran wa benya nua.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have a code.
Better anyame adum, better late than never.
Sure. It was no pay. That's bad. Dragwezi.
Yes, sir.
Macha kwaba.
Yeah, Germany.
Na pomo e.
Oh, apomo de keye.
Na aka de aka no.
Apomo de keye.
Na aka de aka.
Saudi ka ho. Wa de ka ho de.
Ya be o be ye gwezi be ye. Sambai.
Na ya.
Macha kwaba.
Ya medio.
Na pomo e.
Christ na dompa ye bibia.
Ya Christ ase. Ya da mwase no pe se monya ye ho adaje mama kwaba pa. Nyan say da bia enka ye pe. Anope wo hwa me pronounce nkoma wa ha ye ba bedia PDS is some e wa ha aban e de atudwa se ne trimu popa ne se wo twam ompese otoaso biom e wo de ho krata akoma MCC fo no na eno ho asem so e wa ha se a ye pese ye kan eno a NDC amanyuko no friends and chofo nhia mu on church for penny General Mosquito e na e kasaye na asem ne se obi ti say John Peter Mawu finance minister na ade nyina ese omdi bre no eto ho because enema akoso no enye papa emfa emma Ghana afei womo a enim de ewo enyama hoden ensemu akyerechero madwen e de afa PDS ensensemi ho yemfa nko anase yemfa emra eno ena anopei ye ba bebi ho enkomo but before I make ediso no me pese etie eno ansem a General Mosquito e de atudwa na afei yeto ankomo twen so.
In the light of the clear mess created by the mishandling of the PDS deal and the apparent corrupt motives informing it, the NDC demands the following. 1. The immediate dissolution of MIDA board and the Kaligajipo-led ECG board. In fact, they should have been dissolved yesterday. They have failed the nation and proven to be undeserving of the critical mandate which have been entrusted into their care by Ghanaians. They have proven to be lackeys in the service of a greedy cabal of family and friends, hell-bent on appropriating a critical national asset like ECG. Ghana deserves better. We demand an immediate forensic audit of the accounts of PDS by an internationally reputable audit firm. I'm saying internationally reputable audit firm. They are not referring to the MPP type of forensic audit. Where they put their party members, some of them living outside, to form shell companies and give them audit assignment and pay them free money. That is not what we are looking for. We are looking for proper and internationally reputable audit firm. And the total refund of all monies which have accrued or been collected by them from power consumers since 1st March 2019, when they took over the power distribution business of EC. We need our money now. We need our money now. We need our money now. We also demand the immediate resignation or dismissal of the Minister of Finance, Ken Furiata, the Minister of Energy, Peter Amewu, and the prosecution of all officials who played a role in this stinking scandal for the offense of willfully causing financial loss to the state among others.
Enti eno ansama General Mosquito di tudwa no emu ebi eno no edi pesa me no ofri ase this PDS asemi corner bana koba sisi ahine ewi
me da sepa nana
edi
yeah sure say first and foremost now say me de me congratulate media no civil society organizations, NDC, any general public for your vigilance. Say, young Koda, yeah, you from day one, you say, as a PDS, no, a move kakrano, young Koda, ye monitor ya amanakusi BDC. Na my first one I was a mechanic, I was a TSC, then a PDS and Ankasampo buy. So moon is a compact one under Kufor, I be completely under President Nelson. Yes, I compact one. Ghana qualified to take advantage of compact 2 under the Millennium MCC. Now, under that particular one, compact 2, no, some constraint analysis. I say, the empire a year idea a economy in SHD. And on the constraint analysis, no, no, say, na ye power sector, no. Can you home seminal and a problem affect your businesses and other things. Now, mobile power sector, no, so on be check if here, no, say, within the 3 functional zones, and also have value chain now be a higher power a distribution end. That ECG ne netco side no honum ne high DNT say VRA analysis any IPP fancy asogly a produce power say 100 cedis na omo transmitted by my ECG na ECG ton no wentimi anya 100 cedis na just say affect other companies na more upstream fancy grid core transmitter and say generators no. And that was the basis under which you come. Fast forward, I started with the NDC, the almost somewhere, and about this current government. This current government by an or a particular policy, Omoka say, na Omoba, I've been making sure say Ghana a be war in terms of concession and Yabayana. Ghana be 51%, and the companies in free Ghana no. Or number 49. I mean, it was a good idea. Anything that Oshe said in principle, ownership of state assets, ever more to Ghanaians is something that everybody should be able to support. Now, Oshe generally now, the NSA, they ended up bringing the concession agreement about Parliament. Normally, by Parliament, you know, Omobe Maya Tiasie. Say Osha Meralco a year company war the Philippines. No moving a bid. No mobile parliament is saying parliamenting approve now making sure that Meralco be for me an SPV a be assuming the functions of ECG. FPV no establishing a friend PDS no. Na minya na before Ubeka unim say na sa private sector participation ya ken na you say the assets no that is ECG nyoma nyina omo nyina omo machines on bibia e de be share nkofo no nsa over a period of time. Yeah. Now wo de wade e ba mo bi say yemfa say wo kura oba wo oba na wo de oba ekoma obi so onhwe na ma na wo kodwoma ba. I'm just giving an example. I also making sure say wo no nim nipa kro no you know how he is, the person no ne character, or you'll be just a crowd on or share a crowd yesu and so what did you so you need to conduct due diligence. Now who's a nipa ya me baby me obet ma hwene in the same way. In this particular one of the conditions I want to say I was saying here share say as a PDS here a consortium on bass on befa asset. You remember say asset in my opinion, just I don't agree with value now. Minister of Finance at the tone letter no songs about $3 billion. Or share accompanying documents now and crack an on the bar parliament. Edben my say yeah approval. ECG Ankasa or more valuation of Omonkos or more was around 22 billion. 20 billion Ghana cedis. Now 20 billion Ghana cedis. Or share even all landed properties up to and now. Or share value in your what do you say? And some of the no conditions be I was saying meeting. One of the conditions no meeting a year say I was on provide bank guarantee. I mean make I say Parliament besides look, you were coming with an international at least yes, it was an international agreement because you had foreign companies and no come. We approve this particular deal in man. Near per se, normally, usually, so would they start your money bar? Would they idea be a friend no due diligence report or so come? That question was specifically asked. na the omokache ne say no munyanya report on the due diligence in terms of a guarantee no. But that even though na ye condition president no say no because of timelines also munya no meeting with because timelines na MCC e dey am also meeting no omo movie adena ye no condition subsequent otiase that means yes me be hwe say me daddy be ma da also kire me say wait ma hwe so be me say me dey ma on the basis of faith be me sure say at the end will also prove me say betima ye ye otidem ba jana say so I'm trusting you me any how do you call it meaning jina so bia me dey be ka say ade a me dey ma obetima hwe so be ma dwan ni say me ma that benefit of the doubt say obetima ye. Finally, you be who and say on the I think that was June there about Peter Mewu ebe announced that was he was actually it was a information minister and affairs. Eka said there was a suspension of the PBS license. Later on, Peter Mewu and Kasa Subai and Onona openly or alleged fraud. Say PDS for no as a guarantee now on the Bible. In the first place, you must remember there's a bank guarantee. The bank guarantee and cost of money. The bay and say water down what bank guarantee every insurance guarantee from an A-rated insurance company. But Peter Mewu mentioned say your friends or car say I didn't there was omo guarantee no no I say omo amfa kwan papa so and J's guarantee no and the concerns by the first question be say you say and na so informing the general secretary eka wo ne press conference no we government we adwuma on behalf of the state ye japade e wo no ye de ahye won sa se hweso ma ye nyina wo de sa japade be ma obi na japade ya wo di ba be ma ni pai unto obo enhwe enhu se ni japade a me di ma ni pai obetuma hweso yi amamia onu say if sometimes crap ye wo yankora na obeye wo la sometimes to me hwea even though when akra penyin o fie ho utumi ka say penyin na se jamanani ndafo o de ase na che say oh your well na no de akosha o de akoma akra young guy na say the odinichi no hoping say the odinichi no obetuma hwe japade no so ma even aboa nipa na the oye first born what did abajana say so in the same way near expected say government betting a proper due diligence on this and you do not need here afi to be able to know say okwakoje guarantee every an organization no a bit my day whether a good and say a papa and say papa so your first leg a did our press conference me say baby was as a result of say a buying negligence. That's the first thing. Umanti menyu medumeye ohwe ken of real tani letter na ochro na ochro say IFC any William and so Hatton and William law firm no omo na also nkom ye den omo de your friends omo verify say bank guarantee ni correct and say correct I papa and say papa but look they are just transaction advisors. Advise then they me make my advice opa onfa but at the same time no me ye de Ghana for de Japade na shemensa say me na wo say me hwe Japade ne so na wo de ma ha wo say wo de be koye adwuma bi ma me na me hwe say Japade a me de koma obi no obetimi ahwe so na so ntuma so anya it is in the interest of the state say wo be check ahwe. And in fact, the position of the NDC is even is even made true by the period in our government. It will now who say actually Occitania say this bank guarantee a fraud because on the announcement immediately after that one of the first actions the government here is almost free almost consulate it say almost company and check what is the veracity of this particular reference document beyond that almost forming a particular committee chaired by Minister Ambrose Derry so it tells you that government itself had the capacity to be able to do this because if for nothing at all the fact say Japadian or Japadian or I was always two Now government is to say, look, the other challenge now ye war ne higher in terms of this no. Say Muba say Mubabe Oshe Parliament joint memo no de buy no. I'm a winning finance minister de buy no. On be catch say Yema Maralco informing an SPV and your friend PDS no so manage this particular way. Post that you approve into there were a list of companies you approve here. Post that the year they say all the companies you approve here no omunina ko eco farming SPVs special purpose vehicles. There's a take company for and offload shares in the two home. When you say me lawyer, but the basic thing about SPVs they say you know that if you the moment you form an SPV and you offload those shares into that now. Mother company, for example, Miracle is isolated or insulated for that matter from any future risk or liability. Say Kabibo, say Denwo, and Miracle, that company now were incorporated as an SPV.
New
SPV, yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, those SPVs now, for me, we could not have ascertained as because the basis under which a private sector back into the power sector there were two main issues. One is also me injected capital, and indeed if your concession now I'm saying within 5 years also me injected capital not less than up to a total of $580 million. The second thing is expertise. They were bringing expertise. And that is also yet another thing I also can. Apart from Miracle that we knew that was working with the power sector, apart from the fact that Energy SA from Angola knew some more the power sector, all the other companies in Ghana had not hitherto not been in the power sector. And so even with that, was also a question mark. But as long as it's possible that in terms of your consortium, or the technical, your friend saying, expertise neighbor, or also this can neighbor, what did I say? And so these were the arrangements on the air. So that was yet another challenge. But you see, Mimia, I think that the I wasn't a shepherd, say. And I've asked myself this question this whole morning. USA, more dealing, at least on the surface of it. They be say one of the things I'm frowning against a corruption. What do I say? A nyoma and shedekata shedding asefo. If it is the case, say no cry say abai. Who say sa bank guarantee omuko fa yi. Enya papa. They fraudulently procured it. On what basis America go forward? So we insist to say, share the action plan, action steps now, the letter now IP now. We go forward. Insist to say, reinstate PDS. Is there some information here? Americans who are here in Yana. What did Abba say? And it then goes to feed into. Now, my example is a time and not your primary school, not just say your in sections. Do a section or red, blue, green, in as a four. Therefore, I say blue area this week, blue area, not blue, or one warning, just on or on the power or even though Bianim say blue area and want to make us a blue area, because a blue area, in the same way, no. It fits into this whole thing about the fact that, particularly based on the February letter now, Minister of Finance, Troy, appointed lawyer Kotampao. So, not only the unrestructured the 51% shares of Ghanaian stake in the PDS deal. Unrestructured that particular thing, the resistance by what was the motive behind it? Is it the case, he said? It was informed by these are issues that we still need to investigate. And then Tina, share your press conference now, your issue now, your reading now. There were some demands, your friends, General Secretary. First one is indeed The termination, no. To be very sincere with you, the party is in support of the termination. What do I will say you be terminated because from day one at the time a buy say or more suspended no we are calling for termination. Near calling for termination. So that's the first thing. So we agree to that. Second point I hear can say PDS acquire this particular assets not acquire like or more leasing more on the basis of fraud because particularly on the guarantee now. It means that beyond that, to me extent, there are a lot of things we may not have trusted them for. Within the period now, BDS are operating as the distributor in this country. No, Sika for Winsem. Indeed, we estimate is about $1.5 billion. So there must be a forensic audit on that, on revenues now. Say no more use revenues. No, what the about say? Third point I was saying is there were principal actors. Or mu buy or a buy every month be ye two mo come mu ye dwuma mida they be almost or mo come mida you see they create an impression as if mida no e US or US mida is run by Ghanaian by government official because it's a state institution. What you say I was here how do we look at all those officials no and the roles they play this national embarrassment about all. Osha Ministry of Energy, who were those people who were there? Who play a role at the embarrassment by ho. Ministry of Finance. And then General Mosquito, General Asirin Ketia, Eka say, the first thing now was saying, said, for an impartial investigation into these things, some officials should at least either resign or be removed. Reason here again, Osha Mida board no. You see, because most of all these decisions, for example, watering down the guarantee, the bank guarantee to an insurance guarantee, was a decision taken by MIDA board. And to board, dissolve board, CEO, uncle, Minister of Finance and Minister of this, friends, Energy are not more lead because at least joint memo no by Parliament, it was jointly signed by the two of them.
Okay.
They should stand aside.
Okay.
You can say any is a proposing way forward, and you have way forward. Very simple. Look, government are proposing say, or say now look because they are insisting on hanging on to the MCC, no. Almost say Americans no more up to the end of December. Ombenya a different consortium ombe handle friends saying ECG, and that they are going to use restrictive tendering processes. The position of the party that was articulated by the General Secretary said that is a non-starter. Indeed, this was a global competitive bidding process in terms of tendering. No, the history of restrictive tendering and produce and I think the General Secretary Emma examples of NYA restrictive tendering on the issues of Ministry of Finance Papa Osafuma Fudin Bemuno is there, and in fact, our very your friend saying own example, a cost say the job of another person. That's the Ameri Metlenos deal. No, these are examples for us. Say this is a no area, and you know your argument. And say one of the things I was saying, and say of course ECG should obviously assume the rules are not more assuming it down. Two, you say. If the issue is, and I say this with all the honesty, and I will explain that. Say, Osha, assuming that we were really going to get the monies we said we were going to get, $498 million for the various projects now, by including the ECG operational and financial turnaround project now. Granted that it was going to reduce your friends saying losses now, for example, here technical and commercial losses now ECG mine. As we speak today, based on the document Energy Ministry Ankasa Atro, published in January 2019, document in the Energy Sector Recovery Plan. Omankasa ama a particular estimate. Omankasa look, the losses in ECG roughly around 23%, and for them, who translate it into cash, it means that for annually ECG loses roughly around $400 million. And so if ubetimi I reduce losses na for, I mean it is all in good light. But if he say ECG ba yet the ECG ba so omumbra number then omumba take over juma no mo ye deda no. In any case PDS ba no man fa hwama workers no ECG workers MD no a former friends no a former MD of ECG omuyi ni free ho edene call Ministry of Energy ekoye no director for distribution. And so basically it's the same set of people. It's just that there was a name that was changed, that's all. And Osha under President John Mahama, there was a particular mechanism by a friend cash waterfall mechanism. Any then you realize say normally say easy generators no produce power. Normal the ba edebema normal transmit edebema ECG. ECG jiskana sometimes ECG decides how much to pay to a transmitter, how much to pay to a generator. Or they produce power no, and they offer power na edema ECG no. So government the mechanism by your friend cash waterfall mechanism say, me the 100 Ghana cedis sika your friend saying power edema wa otong we are. Your befe sika no near chesika no along the value chain. What did Abajana say? So that everybody gets something to work with. So the party believes that this is a position we must go back to. But a bigger part, me person can as part of me.
Now
my first bite on this topic in the sense. The reason why we are where we are today, because one, two, it was purely based on greed and selfishness. And three, purely lack of understanding of the sector. And to when you know a day that national embarrassment no abayo. But look, I am one person who believes very clearly, say the country must not, and that has been the position, must not pander again to this whole idea of deadline of October 31 action steps no, that we must do reinstate your friends PDS. Yes, I know. If, for example, the consequences will come, I've not seen the I can't speak for the Americans. I've not seen the consequences. Assuming that even they say that look, they are not going to give us the last tranche, the next tranche of money, which is about 190, and that we do not qualify again for compact trade. And so now here a total and the compact trade, the understanding is that's about $500 million. So it comes to roughly around 698 million, about 700.
Oh, they are 700.
$700 million. Now, I think it's a bullet we must begin to start thinking of biting. Look, we have had very good examples of utilities, state-owned utilities, even within the energy sector. For foreign involvement and boom. I give you the example of Goya. When Goyle decided to list on the stock exchange, people have taken up Goyle, and Goyle is working. All the Abajan say, government has shares.
Asma okay, maybe Sao Nia John Jinapose. Your share company is electricity company of Ghana. Your value between 20 and 30 billion Ghana cedis. Now will be the 500 million, 600 million, 700 million. Babishi Muntino. Ariana Nyamaya Yintiminga. Say, when I say Nyamaya. 500 million TNT organization who has kind of baby.
Look, let me make a point to you. You see, if the whole idea, and that is if the whole idea, remember that O'Share compact now, fans about compact no more and you loan is scared each.
Okay.
But of course, yeah, they chow almost some conditions in the Indeed, O'Share your power sector now. We really needed capital injection because look, we had certain some of the technical losses here. It's just because of obsolete equipment. The facts is here now to me your particular power your tongue in terms of collection losses. No, it was either because of the part of system we're doing, or even to a very large extent, even the human beings who were managing the sector. Obiba oba fears over child electricity. Oba no okajan is on pacho mencha. Na was all tier 200 Ghana so now the 10 cities are no or the national packet no jow, then you still continuously steal power. So yes, I agree with you, And now me you see the examples there. Look, Goel has succeeded just using Ghanaians and floating that on just the stock exchange. What you say? If it is the case, you say, on the basis of those conditions now. Look, let's not do it. Because the reason that government team say, for example, bank guarantee it was because of your friends deadlines are what you say. So for us, our position is very clear. Look, we have had a faulty start on this whole thing. It has not helped us. You say we have an example of a utility still within the energy sector. Even private sector involvement, we are using just Ghanaians. Our shares, what you say? Because see, ECG is a limited liability company. Share under it was incorporated under that. So ordinarily, into first a corporation and a company. Under that, if ECG had packaged itself well, and government is committed to insurance, you package ECG well. You bet my floaty issues shares our platforms. Stock exchange. So that is where we should be looking at.
Probably that's another angle as a country. Na say it's a goal I am and I'm sure ECG because PDS won by expertise ban on the buy expertise ban. Anyway, Edward Bauer and yet Nenkano no yam Rashibi journey bongo or no and yet Nenkano no pay. Mamuti ya chichen benchi nyina yadamunyina asese munya adaji. Gideon Safo listening to us this morning in Canada. Good morning, Gideon. Himself pa. Olanyo Inakwetia says if PDS can collect revenue of over 1.5 billion within few months, then why was ECG struggling to pay its debt? I totally agree that they should probe whatever revenue they collected, but the figures being thrown around by the NDC is ridiculous and very laughable. Ghana suffered doomso for almost 3 years because we couldn't pay a debt of $400 million under the NDC administration. But today, NDC has the guts telling Ghanaians that PDS collected a revenue of 1.5 billion within few months. I ignore NDC propaganda. While I'm sending that one in from Akwetia. Sama Brabo Abin in Awushi says, in PDS, the Akufo-Addo-led government deserves high commendations for continuing a concession arrangement they inherited and for doing the following: renegotiating the agreement to increase the stake of our local partners, being the first to raise red flag over certain documents presented by PDS, suspecting PDS of pending the outcome of the investigation, finally terminating the agreement with PDS, and announcing a search for a replacement for PDS, thus continuing with the process it inherited from the NDC. These facts cannot be controverted. President Akufo-Addo has what most politicians lack and what is called integrity. 4 more years for Nana, no return to Egypt. Samuel Brand being in Awoshi. Musa Abatwa in Kumasi says, Nana, now that PDS has been cancelled, what about taxpayers' money, which has been squandered by cronies of this government? All those who perpetrated this fraud against the people of Ghana, according to the sector minister John Peter Amewu, they are serving their selfish interests, not collective interests of the nation. Taxpayers' money is bleeding. Ghana, God save us. Musa Abatwa, another way, if we come say, buy. Now, Shipman or say, I wonder what the NDC, in their frustration, want to achieve in this PDS deal. In fact, their press conference yesterday was bogus and a complete waste of precious time. So Ghanaians should reject the NDC's noise making and let's hold President Akufo-Addo to succeed. Let us help him to succeed. Ghana is working again, Bibiabe Fanshipman say in Atunsu. Now, this one says, okay, way too long for me here. Mensa Saba, not so interested, says Ghanaians should commend this government for swift intervention in the PDS deal. My regards to Honorable Sam Pine. And then I come to him, Sam Pine, Nafi, Minti, also Adventure, or PDS in Sensimio. Sam, meet you.
And I am Minawasi. Now, they've said I no. Yen chetty for no as one pioneer, the crook and Yamidin so achayen. Nana PDS, I say we are the narrative of NDC no and sign as a fufrobia mekan and the bin so free more. Now you want so narrative. There be a yana mekai as a new pandemic about confirmed syndrome. Say a bunny you told the same line without any diversified thinking. Yana Eya. Womudi can show Munsem na sekano. Womu refuse compact no, ubine cosign ye. Semusi ECG, a viable, so a teenage 1.2 billion figure a yummy 1 pass or mukasa. I don't know muko sign compact no for 500 million. No, woman can say ECG a so viable and sign compact no. Yanchichiro bin said, Domahaman can sign compact no. Yanchichiro in sa. Inti asem na ba na ye kan. Womu miahwe ne kan no. Womu bia normal side ya bewom. Womu see the value of ECG about 22 billion as a ben. Na ECG no sa compact on direct no so mo ton ana. Obi anka so oton. Womu ma ye cry options, management, and a concession. NNDC decided to make concession instead of management. Inti epo na ya no mo de beka no. PDS ni wo mo ba mo miracle ni wo mo ka ho a wo mo be ye management na wo mo hwe adwuma no. Wo mo no ama so mo beto ECG. Eno aka say worth 22 billion na wo mo tika mo di ba mu less than 500 million. Inti eno no dey non starter kra. But now let's get to issues. Enura NDC press conference on here no. Obi send a message or say laughable, of which I agree with him very much. Intina yam one say experts in energy in a better press conference. I still think that well maybe meeting will have this I'll send no be kaya. Maybe you acquire a power project in a more expert on energy, they are fine. But or say negligence. You abaya or no who say or no the company you and you have been a tin chain ebeka yo o company and so one kataso say enkrata bia nkrofo dia badia beje adwuma no yesusu say echia aban we yo de ndisi for say ayonkofo ne nuanom ena ye no o say adia makohunu no enye enunti no metu ho anamo edi kan tuye na ese yetwe won adwuma ne sensen mebo a suspension yewie ye no ye sent to ho anamo wo mo investigation akutu no mu nsem eba mu nyina no eye history mebo a enya no krese ye kohu se eye obi na wo ba bi foforo eno ye ofoje documents enye se we no discan ko no ena first can anko eno mo forge document senka buy na sika no one fan ko no forge document dia then you can sit somewhere and blame government bankrofo ko tu sika one issue insurance certificates na so for no eno mo forge documentation eno enanchen the bottom line here Ghana for any say ene nana yaw yeti ha ye kasam framum muton muniema na mu tua taxes more mine na ye di tua mo workers ka the employment abano mo was stable pa electricity a mo de yes adwuma no enti se obi betra ha no can negligence obi ko press conference no can negligence no be kika sansem no a na eye me nwanwa papa bi woni pa no press conference o kan sansem no onu wanhunu there was say yanchini ntumu no onu ne hu na ade onu ena si metu hu anamon akura nse de say mekura no. And this is exactly what government has done. Eno enanche no womo asan aba abekansem abegum wam say ewe ku yeto ablakwa ena start here or say it's a huge national embarrassment na eye na ye mesre say national embarrassment. Womu kai no so no aye omu nyina the first verse of a Methodist hymn book ano eno bia to bie. Enti eno pani be hia me no me din komo no bi asam. Ye ka se bibi ye national embarrassment eye den. Na say asam a edi egu o man ho fi ama o man no eda ya yesre yen. Enti yesre yen say obi eba bebu yen na oman na hunu no we see no kwan into embarrassment. What kind of logic is that? As I'm saying, tell me a coffee X years a call lose about $240 million. Insurance guarantees cry, yam fashion, yam for block back on cry, I'm a two assassins who are Ghana Hanum. Yet name SCX. You need no dear anymore. And no near can say national embarrassment.
CNTC.
Ukasa mituna hedio. Yakofa take or pay a devil ha. Some mintuma biasa, mintimin fra. No matter how biasa beka who say, semifra, semifra metiaka. Busumi biara, your buck out close to $400 million. And with the embarrassment. Muna mukamu bro fool, on say he who calls for equity must come with clean hands. What will the prepare ya, will prepare no, will ban now some fita. Saying any powerful from the crowd no cast asemna and kanya. But not the NDC. Into a big crime besides say a dear no mupesu or munya free sasemi. Into a new one day, say on my Ghana, a bet me 2 and a more, and who said, say and could be ye. And I say no be ye. Na yemfa asam no yemfa nto ho na yenka ne yankura ne ye na emwa omai de ya ye nyina so fa na mo a yetu nyina no ya na mo a ebo Ghana ni no ho eban emma obi enya kwan anya de opese oye na na yawo sa ensem ekoso bongo manu aka na ha transaction advisors sabi minu mienu ebia bogoma de onimu a ebia kwasi nso ni kwasi octane energy ho sempa transaction advisors e one energy mu no wo mu na etufo ema enkrofo chiram se munko yese yo entum gidi se ba wa wasma wo ka se yetufo a wo pada wo fa ade a wo ye edi amankrofo no who so man benya ho faso no de onu nu adwuma no mu na ekira say yese ya wo se de me pe ene meye eto de bia ye ka asem na ye tiefo ene won a enu so messages ba no mommia sebi yemfa nyansa kakra enkoto wo mutrim na ekoba ne sa no a na asem ne ka no aye bibia ewo ho enu enanche no sa omo asem ba ko ankofa ba mu onto the special purpose vehicle hwe miracle energy ni na se for wo meka ho nyinara no na adwuma ani dwumadie ba ko na na esi won ni so mbe physical na fata said am de ko esa guarantee no said the ndc for kanu no mo kukuru ko ba as if say obi boni tum po say o yes adwuma no edi abu obi eto da bia na say business ni sanya manu omu nim nani so into my we say kura ni omu bonto asensan for mom ti omu sem a na makuma eye me ya yie if you say so wo be ya sa adwuma ya e wo say hu say wanam a wutuo woniam a wo ye nyinara no hu e de ko wanim e de akoya depa me say condition subsequent ne condition president na so me ma me kura na so ontiase o chirechire mu kura no aye hunyan wona sum over 70% of Ghana fontis asem na se de ewomu a ehia e wo se nyina ye ka e ya namo a oman etu e de koye saa dwuma no enti se nana yaw si ye kwayanim ni ye bekwa akoka eye ebiem restrictive tendering na odi share wo nkrata yeso ba wase amwa o man Ghana minim in the past restrictive tendering o ye ya amwa wantimi anku to bia maye a the bank
is it NY
restrictive tendering
yeah they did
okay
on preforce issues
and the ban saying
at the end of the day is that not what that has cost somebody's job?
Oh yeah.
Obini ni deputy
process no e call so.
What do you mean by cause?
Procurement no e call so wie.
Oh no brother. Na
I get lusu penny kra wo.
So because you lose penny in your opinion, because there has not been any audit to establish that.
Yeah, single sourcing. Nana single sourcing. Yeah, no kromha. What did I just journalist report? I can be brave. Procurement processes no back a woman a restricted tendering. We say at the international tender, of course, yes, restricted tendering is also similar. We bet me from companies we name say one dear we know my year juma a woman da. And any papa kuna kofano and your single source, you know. When you talk about restricted tendering, you take about 2-3 entities. Now no more dealing. And any papa kuna kofano, nakazo makofa bawa. Enti onu kwa meye anama fa kwesi onu kwa meye ya be fa kwesi afa ba fa sampan ya hwo mu mensa no nyina nkrata mu ne hu die obetimi aboa ye adwuma no ento so biem the end is for kama Ghana for ntiase a wo mu tu futrogu ni pan no compact no even with PDS in asifo no it took about 2.5-3 years and sana wo mu bedru de o madru no so also wo ko wachi no asa ko start same processor nana yawo enfia num no enuru no na ye nuru baabia na enya de eso besumu eye numpo eno na nchen no ade a won ebeye the next compact na ba we kan what was about 500 million no the benefit to Ghana no what do any bu a and I know mo tie ya mo say mo generate electricity ya excess of about 2,000 plus kilowatts. Inti say ya export to power but what do you nimu cheme sabi electricity no get less so it be something where they carry am go so we need transmission lines won't mean cotton with Togo and Nigeria and Burkina Faso and baby even Ghana ha so per se would deep between Kenya every mojuma ha edikwa the next building no anya cables na won't me. So compact no a part of the project womude Ghana ebeye ediako Nigeria ne nasifo na ye excess generation no yatimi aton na Ghana enya ho emfaso enti say ye tu anamon ma ye feyani enkwasi say oh medium opposition there be a min cancel fan sense no min cancel be fan nkrofo adwunu mu ne enko hu say eniema no po say enye mewa no de ye wo mu ne nasefo no waye firim anamopa nipa no so atu a o se o de rectify ne mo de identify issues o de rectify ne ma no waje ato nchen
waka so otie ba wa ye a o ka kire o se twa mo twa agreement no no opene so NDC pene so papa except to say o mo hwe say kofo bi anye bibi ye enti na ma ya ba bedu e san kofo there should be further action there papa so waje ato enkrofo ben na anye bibi ye Abo energy minister, abo finance minister. Edian why me so I hold the view say so be ye bibi na enya na wasotwe bi a ese de ma no. What you say? Yaka we say nyina so no. Ese ahwe the legalities. Sir, condition president omuka no. They see no. Was it criminal? Na civil, and na criminal. Na saying. Now you're saying into with me
fraud can never be civil.
Me bisa me pose question. Me see as me see no. Na fraudulent and na you civil. Nipa no ye no. Me kai pa some way there kwasi be di mu ho dance kwasi wo kai avayi me rice asem no Julia Cotton. Wo kai say yesi no ka ho no am ka say mabo o mine kro no. Ghana timi di na asem. Ghana ni na asem a county court with US and the D nasem. And I could say import establish what dream ya young Ghana Hanum. You better di nasem. Oh please. Now one with the own Nipan there so on the 4G in Kratano, which is in Ghana in or no not teach on the Koyan or Koyan Shemuna or Samno, I'll see in Yasamno Emrano, or with the Fanuco court. Not do no Yasam Niano. I tried to be on as some Nana, me and Camum, Yan separatino, Yan Baby Better with Bomco woman in science, woman titrate, you know, that chemistry, who create a steam ama dani nso afi nso a wonu amu no
but
the man ninya kroje
any pipette ni be ready to be how hand there be titration to come na so
I mean science edi I was say ye dey 72 of French ni ye nyina ye ka no kwan so a ebeboa enya bibia na sebi e say ye no political na a fa partisan approach bi na da bia no ye beka asem no on partisan lines but the news say no kra wo mu empo no na enam say e ba ni say nti no at least I've quoted 2 or 3 instances and same bia na air time cry say we say esi wo o man we say we go kan we better actually aka say equalization but we need to remind ourselves.
I don't know akasa mami.
Una say minimum wise. You need to work a bit chairman. Because you are a chairman. You need to remind ourselves.
Because you just sampai di chairman.
Na me just sampai di chairman.
Chairman.
And then kwade. Na say equalization okay dey bon.
Oh, you need to remind ourselves to say e ban say nti e besre. Going forward, a DNA beya that entity a ye Ghana dia anyinam kane asem no e dia ne bema aboa yen na ma mfaso abaso amoma no eno ene anamo aban atu a oye na chedun katianom press conference okoye ne dia womani nka ne no amde kwagigi womani
Martin Sampan na ye tene nka na nche bia meko kwesi price so ba menka tie for say MTN everywhere you go and APC and no freaking a farmer mother Roma and I no pay OT Yanka Eddie every ship house has say 0244844488 0244844488 and ye de adwenche na sim bisane nyina and na mansa na meko kwesi so no me text message kakra free ho na fi makokwesi so na kwa me mensa bonsu sheka hafon totro says I don't see the reason why PDS should be a topic for discussion for the NDC because you needed cancellation and you have it now. So what again? Even in opposition, NDC is still incompetent. 2020, another position awaits them. Kwame Mensah Bunsu. Okay, you brought this message yesterday and then I was not there. Good morning, Nana Okesi. What authority does Mr. Bauer have to speak and ask the finance minister and the minister in charge of energy to resign? The genesis and the problems of this PDS started by the NDC government. When will the NDC party stop the embarrassment of their party in public eye? The NDC party shall see their real size come 2020. Garba, Edifri VVU. Ortega from Boshain says Nana Addo and his MPP should be commended for abrogating this deal. It's as simple as that. Now this one says, Kadna, if you hang yourself and later realize that it is painful and therefore stop, can't the police prosecute you? God save Mother Ghana. Daniel Edifinchra and Odi Baye. When PDS took over, customer service got better because phone numbers on receipt and issuance of new meters were done without much delay. Alhaji McLean, Edway Ifri Kaswa. This one says, I am sure all of you in the studio have traveled to several countries before. I wonder whether you heard this kind of discussion we do in Ghana. Tuned into every radio station or TV station, and it is the same issue being discussed by the people from opposing political parties. What do we get at the end of the day? But unfortunately, okay, you need to have a PJ anyway if you sunyani and also ede buy. Now this one from Jesse Buakon in Mamprobi, who says that the infraction was noticed by the MPP government, which led to the suspension of the PDS. In all these narratives, Ghanaians have stable power supply, whilst government is working with relevant stakeholders for a new concession by 31st December 2019 to manage ECG. Thank you, Mr. President. Okay, just work on also. Ghanaians are sick and tired of NDC's propaganda. During their time, Ghanaians stayed in Dumso for 4 years. What Ghanaians need now is uninterrupted supply of electricity, but not the NDC's noise making. Nana is on track and performing wonderfully. I tell you, say, you know, do we free of one say, Kokobin, the Bane, Anope. Now, this one says, good morning, Cardinal. Government has decided to terminate the PDS concession, and in the coming days, will be taking the steps to actually execute the termination while engaging the American government on next maturity agreeable steps forward. This is the listening government we have as a country. Still, say no to NDC. Focus Nana to Asohawa, Nana G in Kaswa, and Onosusu anyway. By 2 more na Femiko, Kwesisu Koja Dupako, Eddie Free, Achimasium. Indeed, NDC's media encounter on PDS was just without any basis, but will urge the NDC to continue engaging in this pettiness in this one day, one press conference issue. His Excellency is casting sword across the country. Kokrokoo power awaiting them in 2020. This one says, I didn't find him. Okay. This one from Ernest from Taifa. He says that the Cardinal, for a political party in opposition to win the heart and mind of the citizenry, it's facts right. It must get the facts right and not just embark on a journey of aspersions. General Seydou Nketia and his NDC party got everything wrong as far as PDS issue is concerned. MPP government will protect ECG now and forever. NS and do we say every Taifa from NS from Taifa to Kwesi Pratt Insight newspaper. Dragozi.
Masa Pachopi Edikan Samuel Kwasi opening me pese metia sie sampan ayemi de paso aba yos ne Kwasi pese metia sie anope nyame nchaje na me kohe Peace FM online na adia me ko no Peace FM online say Deputy Minister of Energy was the PDS agreement no yentwam na ni abaye and say we declare its intention to cancel the agreement. Now say intention kwadia and you say masa it means sir, especially given the facts America for no as so and so on. So we have to be clear.
Well, and run up permission in the Kasawa and I'll say my position is say Uchem. But some administrative and I mind going to mean sorry preoccupant say Uchem, but I bind on the part is that we're trying to a short letter woman and say this is government's position, awaiting whatever they say.
And it is a fact, sir. See a tremor and I see entry monocram to me in Sinipi. ABC a trem, ABC in tremo, ABC a family, a dream who see betrem, and so on. That is the situation now. Now, say it's very, there are so many distractions. Say it is very, very important to take note of that. Because we are now, a simple question person Bisani say, Anyabiano. Sa ECG concession nehuhiana. Sa private involvement in the management of ECG no. Ayadepa. Ayadia kese ba anase ehuhia. Na opening yatra omaimu ha chekakra. Mekaipa 1980s mu baby. Ebrana omampeni Rollins ewa ben. Abayna ka say ECG for no library wo muntu binje mpalifo ebisa muti mi say ECG for no library wo muntu binje enti yanko France ni yanko fa company bi wo France fa no mra no begije library samre no yakofa electricity company of France Rollins Abreso electricity company of France Samre no yetua on 28 million cedis as contract fees on the electricity bills MIN. Samre no ura kan dapa ne oye Minister of National Security no yet more electricity company of Ghana. Mekai pa sa samre no electricity corporation adwumayefo no ka sa agreement no amwa Ghana. Woman kasa betina ye adwuma so munya akade na o betina ye adwuma no. This about 1978. There be 1988 oh baby. Masa, ye tia electricity company of Ghana 28 million and this can me who send America nafa. Omu baye no, omu free hakon. Now the situation was worse than they met it. Anti Public Utility Workers Union TUC agreement eventually they were vindicated. And yeah, no pay. If you had a tram, Agricultural Development Bank Asia and Central for Mimi Kobi. Mekai pass Agricultural Development Bank and maybe and chair do be in the and fear Dukreni. Now you're near breeding this as a bank and Uncle Fancroft and fear Manoni and fan show Monsa Moma manager bank in Begu. Okay. Privatization of Agricultural Development Bank. And your Kutia privatization, TUC, Third World Network, a Kobe, your Kutia privatization. If you had the Koshi Agricultural Development Bank, progress are 1 year. In the last 4 years, remarkable. One balance sheet, without privatization. Your man wa kadia umfanya juano. Aye fan nipa omo nim die so omo manage Agricultural Development Bank no. Agricultural Development Bank etumpon. Opani tiemi yo. Goil. Anche ye bia no ye panifo be ka che say goil pa de say am privatize goil begu. Ye fan ni papa de aduma no hye omo sama wa kadia o be ye aduma ni ade. And goil is one of the leading oil companies in this country. I buy 2 petrol so crowd goes is here the end to so. The bit me at all cheaply. I'm a Ghana for and so on. Maybe what one can tell me. Ajumakua, ya privatizing since 1966.
Is what Ujabaku? Aqua Vitens run the Ghana water.
Oh, a dosu. Examples can I mean, because Aqua Vitens ran agreement hereby, and also Porto, you tell Scania Dina, Omo na ni ombe 2 year ra yesu ombe ni no na ni ombe 2 year no kra ye che ni ombe ye o anu ye water water Aqua Vitens ran water privatization of water opani in 1966 bepimunde admeku ye privatize ye nyinara semi-structural emu 90% eguye as a result of privatization opa ye bebo 90% of privatized state enterprises collapsed. In fact, to the extent to say, some of the privatized enterprises are buying sign kofa ye. Okay, Tema shipyard and dry dock. And come Malaysia for. Masa, workers now umundi demu su shed the rot and so on. And the channel. A buying sign called Jiffy Malaysia for them. Say, ya privatize by inquiry. A buying bit me and Papa Chain ya Omoyo. Make I bra FPSO Kwame Nkrumah. Wamushi Shanu Malaysia. Many journalists go. I'm saying that Kwame Sifaka Krakahu and your Koshe. Nyakofa Kwamu build the FPSO Kwame Nkrumah. Ah, I'd my phone be who you know to say, afi yen kwati omuka igbe omuka twi omuka Hausa and so on. So oh na nkofo mu free for mu na say oh yeah Ghana for near ye duma water ma shipyard and dry dock. Na nam say duma Malaysia for na enye ni yenti omu na aduane ko Singapore. Eti yen contract na di koma Singapore so mu si FPO so Kwame Nkrumah mayen no Ghana for na esi. As a Sankro for a my shipyard and dried would you bisa journalist sefa kaika ho accountant to crown or hono again ufitema shipyard and dry dog. It is a man Cadian Omudi Juman Omutra Muha. Can here see a build a FPSO Kwame Nkrumah, the contract no coma Malaysians, keep it in Ghana. Master, listen to me very carefully. Abra. Sa concession near the by a mid near the by me kaipa no so Ghana for tijina mu password enya depa emwaye eku a omo tijina mu pa ye Trades Union Congress TUC omo ye ho press conferences ebo kokko sadie emwaye munjai omo kaya yenuanum NDC fo antie omo kaya yenuanum MPP fo antie Third World Network Bekabi Socialist Forum Nyakeka Obia Kasadian MYN. In fact, to be fair, MPP for Pennyphobia Kebi. To be fair, Obiti say opening Katie Hammond, na say kwa wasa ka biom Katie Hamon na some can say Electricity Company of Ghana send me new sampai di kan kai no outmoded equipment near the nti omun to me enye expansion even line losses near the ni na no a result of lack of investment and outmoded equipment and so on and a kada omonim no so it is yet we carry free omoso na say eboa wo mo sisa mo equipment near there it can be a viable entity Katie Hammond na say crooked me boa mo kan try me or MPP ni mapa okay masa
Wezi
owura Katie Hammond na someone no kan say I Canada ho no aban butoka say mo say mo ring fence e ka no na say mo yi kan afiri o mo so dia ade na mo de koma concession it doesn't make sense me boa mo kan try me bebe e kan no bi entie na omukoye omu concession masa se akoye concession so a company amudi concession koma won ECG was far better experience, far better track record and management skills chain company ya the concession come on we say ya de yen tumi no on na me chere enti de komo bi mana be ye nu ye mayen ne o ba no enimudi owo no enso ye de no so chain no in fact ye nua ejapa mesa oka PDS hu ubeka dem ha ya na bisa no say why no what expertise about electricity distribution or Ghana ha echen ECG na se mo ka kire ye ni say so wo hwe Ghana ha pa de obi ni ho a o what say expertise no chen ECG enti adenti ne yakukuru ECG de koma sabio tafra che nya adum inferior company menti ase ma dream ho a opani nukreni menti ase na ya twi kasal ya ne kan bi ho a heading na ma men kan putoka se mu kakra akoye se privatization no a doctrinaire issue on na me channel akoye doctrinaire issue in Ghana anya dia ye tre ho se adia ye ayoyi ebeboa ya na asem wayen na mom se me frɛ me hu socialist ti privatization ye se me frɛ me hu capitalist ti privatization ye yekoye no doctrinaire issue a ye nya ehun faso bibia no se tre ho ne hwem fito ni ehun kwan a ye faso a ebeboa yen nti eno ye an aspect of this discussion ebia yenko wie PDS so ebia daachi bi bibi fufuro so beba privatization concession ya de beba eba yedwini ho yie nyankodu sa empempenso yi opening sese amino kasai menti obiara wo Ghana ha so ye MPP ni so ye DC ni so ye CPP ni a wo kasesa agreement ya ye koyo ye papa menti obiara se mo mati bia mo kan tell me menti so bia kasesa agreement we pa de ya de se so ne bebo aye opening Minister of Finance ya ye nua owura Ken Oforiata ne krata o troba elo me kan kakra bi pe krata no wa min kan ni na edikai o se Alkut is not authorized by its constitutional documents to underwrite counterparty and trade risk. And what say anything? Company na ye call insurance guarantee free one. And you want to crash one insurance guarantee. Woman ye bida and woman ye bisuda. And Mrana a tea company and ma won kwai some insurance guarantee. And no nyamina make Uraken Oforiata our finance minister and worker. Or say the guarantees purportedly issued in respect of the transaction is not an approved product line. And I mean, or say the demand guarantees were not executed by authorized signatories of Alkuts. The letter dated 13th March 2019, forwarded by MIDA to ECG, purporting to confirm the issuance of the demand guarantees, was part of the misrepresentation in respect of the purported issuance of demand guarantees to secure the transfer of assets of ECG to PDS, as the signature on the letter was forged. Alku denied the existence of the guarantees. Alku refused to accept any present or future legal obligations in connection with the purported guarantees. Theora Oforiata was say criminal action will be instituted by Alkuts against personnel and all reinsurers who might have aided and abetted the fraudulent issuance of the unlawful guarantees. Well, can you forget that? Now, okay, in Sakrata, we are. And it is a way man boni. This is a one no mine. And I bet you have a PDS at the end. So, boni beer ni home. Masa akwa se wakakra. Osan kike bi pa wakika bebre. Ose Alku does not have the capacity to engage in such a transaction based on their net worth. Sasa Alku sinukra ni sikana omuwono company na japade na ukabo mu a they cannot perform the duties that they are supposed to have performed. Minka ni biemu. Alkus does not have the capacity to engage in any such transaction based on their net worth. Or say, the company is not authorized to issue demand guarantees. It does not have the mandate to engage in counterparty and trade risk contracts, which involve the issuance of demand guarantees. The alleged signatory to the demand guarantees, Yahya Al-Nouri, by himself did not have the capacity to commit the company financially in any transaction of big value. As manager of reinsurance, Al-Nouri had the capacity to bind the company to the tune of only the equivalent of $15,000 US. It's very clear. The infractions. Onukra de wakase sankrofo no mudi said mawe no. Yemfa won koma police for criminal investigations department. Ni ehwehwem ni ehu kwan a ye de betwe wo maso. It's so very clear. Enti masa se said ye nyina police so ade no apaska ankoyi. Say CPP4, say ye NDC4, say ye MPP4, ye nyina dia tum so ade no ankoyi apaska. And yes, someone did be sassy at the studio. Hey, and it's a crime ban near Befaso. That's idea a dinko CBM. Number one, a decay. And it's a who near course, so whom ye. What is it? To build the facts of what happened. Send a bear some facts, no, a bear guidance for all of us. Obi Nim, Ebi Ochina, now for Green Street, a bear president of Ghana. I've agreed to be president of Ghana. He should be guided by this experience. Obi Nim Ebiana Jo Mahama be president of Ghana. Or be president of Ghana, he should be guided by this experience. Obi Nim Ebiana Nakufado Nia Sakoto Ababa ni Biem. Yatuma ni Biemwa, he should be guided by this experience. Entina somewhere, you know. Emi de pass yenu sampan kasano. Okasa bi emfa nye MPP NDC. Minia, me no ya dwen. Asam no eso. Ghana yina ye daachi ene edi agro no. Ohne me che no. Na asam no so such that ye hwe ye hu ye na edi koye MPP NDC a no kura no ebe yiram. Because bibi akwachew. Eba ne sen ana mpanifo akukudam. Ebi ye lawyer for ebi aye management for several years, ebi ye consultants ni ade no mkoye ade poto say ya agu Ghana ho fin ama wan hwa ebe yire sika kase. We need to establish the facts. Now, opening, the only way to establish the facts is to establish a non-partisan committee to look into all of these matters and to build the facts. That's number one.
Because you no partisan committee had that. We win ha no be a canavia country, but I feel glad they're checking Crawford background. Oh, maybe crying or to above.
Asami by Mati Yemianum MPP for Libya. Uti wa o mine do and o mode kasa. Obit is a kitty amount. Minimum what he da. Matiano. Ya Yenia Kennedy Japan. Or one of the people are Odi kind Becas Adiana and Koye. Kennedy Japan said you to front one and this me. Nothing more can send a ban saying you could electricity company Mancroft war. Woman bet you $1 po. You just what is answerable. Oh, or MPP new. One yen this me, or yes, CPP on PNC. Oh, Michel. And then I had someone you should move here. A baby on Crawford, one would omonia, sir. Partisans and BBF and NDC MPP no. Na hwehwe mu ye. Na yet me a build the facts no say na be ya. E betimi dey to your hofo say na be ya e bi NCB. Beautiful. Until I know ye say number he
4.
There be me call number 3.
Aye.
Opening number 3 way forward. E kwan bi aso no sika fam microphone sam. Scarf and Crofosem. What kind of work can Furiata letter ya or the betu ya? I'm saying 11.7 and 11.5 million. Electricity bill a yajiji. PDS for Edikodia Jim. Meboa. Saskano. Omudi command, almost Omukutiama Alkuts, and it was intended to be paid to Alkuts. Adwuma omunti alkus mo ba no omuntumi nya sadwuma ne nne adwuma nya no chena enti saska no se yen sabeka ekwan be ne e faso yen sabeka enya sika kitwa o $11.7 million eko ebede ne sabeka PDS boy be busumi nwotwini a obugije light bill saska no ehun kuntabuo no etisan the bed and your buses can won't conta. Ye na a bubotel, you say, Massa, Yaka, Nemu, Yenari. You see, Kabia Kosha Babia, Yen Sabeka, and we are there, a here make a sick and Kuntabuo, a Quambel, a Befasunia Bunkunta. Oh, who can I say, and I would do on my home? Now, as a better when necessary because I was near this Vobeka Biano, young fat, won't be lose election. I found where won't be. And for some way, Massa, as some better hoyaka, Becanian Cotia, was it and people for lose election. Almost lose election as one win election, and no, I'm Fabi. Near Fabi won't say. You better to your new my year, na Ghana found to my perfura, na electricity ya. The Biara and next still, you do and rub me the sumo 5 hours. Oh, Musuku, would your publish of your table Musuku. Na a 2 betra. Na yet me, I share your new my year, na Ghana, a far who dear no, a dimu, a mayan, and no, any here. Opening way forward. Me and someone see. Should raise substantial questions about the whole idea about concession and privatization. We should come back to the drawing board. Should we hand the electricity company of Ghana to any other company? That's a fundamental question we must answer. If we all agree, if there's a consensus, so we should hand it over to another company. What kind of company should we hand it over to? What kind of company? What is the value of that company? Company is such a ECG there. Young Kukuru ECG fan come on. Company ECG was catching one. He has a big Kukuru ECG there come on. Company Sabio Tafrate nim die wo ECG bi nimu no. He has a big Kukuru there come on. And in the kaina no, me the way forward is the most important thing. Finally, we name. And send be what. And you may be what? Yeah. Hi. Opening to me, you. Here, any PDS for an agreement. Meaning some pine, but to tell me, pass one decade. Yani PDS for an agreement. It is assumed to say Obiara wa ye dwuma electricity company of Ghana no obeka bia magana mine aye dwuma amagana mine ne PDS. Obiara wa Ministry of Finance and Obiara wa Bemu bia no obeye dwuma magana mine enye PDS and so. And say wa na say ko letter bia yeah, Ministry of Finance, Minister of Finance, attract my lawyer ni. Say lawyer. Shana PDS for almost shareholding structure, no? Yeah, restructure now. What does it mean? What impression does it give us? Ebiana minister, ebiana body be any trimo, ebia minim, ebiana body be any trimo. But the impression it gives, and it's a PDS Nankasano, it is also being fabricated by the government of Ghana, which is negotiating with PDS. That's a problem. And I'm a no, sir, Rekubrobe party, it's a problem. Sir, Danlate party, it is a problem. It doesn't matter which party does it. Yeah, I don't know yet, you know. This is the situation. Enti masa, mpese mekasa piano miti ya pa me kakra. Emsensam no emu dududu. Oh, miti ya pa me kakra. Enti mpese mechanic kitua bi na mi jamu. Me hear me how to move forward from here. Ne be hia pa se amanyo kuo ni na be dwen Ghana ho kane. Amanyo kuo ni amon dwen Ghana ho kane o. Na yema yedwa ye wo ma Ghana. Ana duwa pa ese ye magana 2 pono eno endi e kan ni afa hwe PDS ni enyama ni nyi ano no minka biom
mate kwesi no ano no minka biom kwesi prato ha se anopa Edward Bawa ha na Sampan kakra bi na ye sori so ene anopa akasima du baako na abo anopa du baako ese ye kekan na ye deba na wie ya enesa na we say I support the NDC accusation of the finance minister over this PDS deal Ebenezer Edifree Accra Station Ewo Takrade. Nanaya, like Nkrumah said, it is only when we believe in ourselves that we can achieve great things and make ourselves proud. Kadna, was the transformation of Goil achieved by foreigners? It was purely Ghanaian who transformed Goil to what it is today. It is sad that still the UP tradition don't understand the dynamics of neoliberalism, still thinking that it is by conforming to the instructions of the West that will develop this country. Kufaros and Odiwe Ifri Tema Ebae. That's why says Kadna. The NDC says government is in bed with PDS. Government says it is cancelling the PDS deal. US says reinstate PDS lest we forfeit the next compact. So which one are they talking about? Hello, Nana. Ask the NDC man, how does imposters okay. Nana Akasi, please, who is this gentleman rattling away in big English on an Akan radio station with vast majority Akan listeners percentage of 80%? Does he want my people in the Tiwa to get the import of what he is saying? Nana Sieduboa for the second Sankubasi Tiwa District. Walanyo in Akwetia way too long. Good morning, Nanaya Okese. Please tell the NDC man to stop talking about the PDS issue, and we should also stop listening to him. All that we need is power, and we are now enjoying it. We don't even need any investigation from the NDC, while Woyomi, Waterville are still on us. Honorable Abilele and Oduwese Ifri Kumasi Ede Eba yeah. Eddie. In the last 3 minutes, Mamiti was more kept at 1
Mimi dear no, dear mekano, basically, meka afwa, dear Uncle Kusi Ekayan about way forward. I mean, it's a saying, ye to me say, PDS was a non starter. And you may be Ohanka was here, I ain't me. Indeed, O share. And then I make us say, "Oh, the Obakomo be our so here's a wet my crana." The clear indication say, "Oh, share the 51% even shareholdings na war a year local content na the account." The experience no omuni any track record, and I think that Uncle Kwesi Ekan. I mean, also Obimbebo. I mean, any pan of Babebo. I mean, how is it supposed to help me? So that's one thing. But maybe a way forward, Nankasapa Cardinal, I say the issue of one investigations. No, Uncle could see a kind of way. No, there bar meeting. There were 2 issues about meeting. Mana, me feel say no near Fadia Sampan Soka near the Kanwa. We can really fashion a way forward. Oshe Kata. Omo company no Alkutu no. Omo ankasa your madwe say sa officer na oka ho. Omo person mo prosecute no. Omo person mo hand over to law no omo mra no ene ndi. O share your friends Kenofora chances say yankasa wa ha say no omo directed the criminal investigation department. Someone hwehwe nsem ni mo. Who investigate the idea? Obviously, all the various actors, no, you need to go and say, then and now, for example, as a country, no, who say, in terms of even just constitution now establish a company, no, say needs a quino crampus or some offer say service no of a my no. One went to me in a year. When I was here, and the investigations no important. Second one here, audit no sikano. In fact, the idea be do is here because sikan ye ni sikantina abedrusa no. Because assuming say Ghana nke 498 million a bit my injected in this ECG turnaround financial operational turnaround project. There was no point in going to say for dictated to us as to who and who also omiyegme. Indeed, when you say share. Of course, they may have the other issues. We share the issue of BXC. One of the companies now will disqualify. Indirectly, US dictated the fact that Omun person or Musika called China. So there was a clear indication. And then he was Sikana and Kayentimi yes and Yoma Yakin. And so for me, Sikana Afanko phone Semuno. I was here a audit. My last point I was saying is that look. Government nankasa no the position of officer and termination no I was saying some clarity in that my way and my terminate contract na terminate me ba hai mahu se warane advert on the platform of PDS ene me bedru her we read the advert on the platform of PDS ene ye ken does PDS have a contract with government of Ghana? And I say ECG or whoever. I was here clarity in them. And me feel say on that note I was say government so money peneso say I was say by October 31st no. Omu meeting certain deadlines now. I was action steps. Yes. And again government so because I was here investigations and see a beya. Some mistake yamba hobium no. Momu nyo madwin say almost settle mo timeline of 31st August. Sorry, 31st December. Ombenya another concession here. Aba obefa ECG no. I was say no so yetu. Near start share ECG. How do we move forward from here? That's what we should be looking at.
Yaminia. They said about the ND in Sana, Goma Junior, your man come here, shows and run, come and press conference. Oh. So I moved Junior Pass say, I will say the way forward, the Bayer Bebo, my Ghana.
Oh, I've read the statement.
And voice.
Like so, also English. Into my mean kind one,
mean to me, I met me a kind. And Raga, and Gazette get Jan come to a press conference. But Miss, I still hold the view, say. Sad did I can concession, you know. Someone said 2015. Any sign a chance here. Me did it too, and so say, on my Ghana, a buy we say, and among any pen for a can one among no tree, I could a dear, you should say a prayer, any kind a woman. Me did it pounds to say, and a more a bed two kind letter, because he kind about can of letter, yeah, you'll be say, because he can't profit be. Yeah. A fact telling the world say Yahoo in a bomb. Say a baby a person who dig on a dreamer and Kia Becataso. A beer so may muda. Quebec Cataso, Kim Milso. ye bie so ye see etu na mo ya suggest the yenye ye see CID for ehwehwe bibim. It tells you about the government or Ghana for
party.
Na nka party dem ye buy a new patriotic party could maybe a national council name. It was a joint national executive committee national council meeting. Parliamentary and presidential primaries no. Ya set date day echo 25th April 2020. Say no na ye be presidential candidate
party
but only Atemba kwam kan to so say council declare directives about almost say ye mere nominations nti wo a obeti agina mu no so ye national officer we regional officer consensus officer police station we aspirant to wo di hu kwadim na adansi board ya party branu bedi to be anche no so.
Bauer's last comment and his initial comments are contradictory. He has finally come home. Welcome home, Edward Bauer. Nana Fredu Oforiata. Kwesi Paul. Kwesi Paul menamenko.
Me pamucho pa. Masa.
Kwesi.
Ghana manfo bebrebe no. Eda edikan a omuhu se PDS no asambe ba ho anasa asama ba ho. Da ya aswafo a ohwe a friend saying information ora kodo opon kroma krata bi betu dasa ba suspend the PDS enu kretro do Ghana for bebre sada no enu mudi kantie nanso ya fifi nyoma mu hwehwe nyoma mu no ya nya hu se ansa na ura kojo opon krumadi babetu dwa no na ya yenua ba ku John Jinapo atro krata komo mampenia sa fragadam na newo me so se cardinal wunim sa asem ohunem che no but anu no pono masa credit no ye kofa credit
the was speculative one more assembly you to say see
oh so demand guarantee me adeni na newo the letter no but ni na ni papa no sani abawa di kan no nipa omo MPP omo NDC yi omo ye de rubo dwuma ne ade obi obo aye bia ma no kra no bede di bia no aseda na ebi ma wo onem chen sa na esi ebu ye man uhu bibi na se enkoyi a bibi kochewa utumi ka na yi na atwatwa adwen ni hu kwan a ye faso a ebema ade na koyi ama Ghana man nti ye twen na opening opening okay odi mami fancy here wanya na because ndra if in rebe and some bi sisi kakra on sa communication service tax who send bi na but dey be fiada e buy between kasa
and won letter bi ya beka no fiada kwesi
who letter bi
ya beka no fiada kwesi ya beka no fiada e da say kwesi Pratt Junior me da say sampan of me da say and honorable Red Bauer also so me that was say anope penifo na do omnyansa ne ahoden e be boa yen omne do omnyansa be boa yen anope e ma ye de nkomotwetwe ne bre so ye ka say dia sedema MTN everywhere you go and APC akina farmer for the bedwa so me dia sedema Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Asante o say Kojo Asante Isaac Odro Steven Bafo Peter Square Victoria Kwa Krantenesare Mami Biama Kwafo na ya Konedu Any a cabo man opedi Kokrokoo media brewo the frame na ya kesi ubeti me frame the cardinal Mitamo ma chairman general Nyame ya adoma o chena yebeto asom no so adamu nyina asese munya adaje eti ye yakramo
you living in this world you living in the world mama